Welcome back to this edition of North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman. I'm here this afternoon with Ed Pappas and Jennifer Jenkins from the Port Royal Sound Foundation. Welcome to the North of the Broad.
Thank you.
So we're really excited that you're here this afternoon to tell us about a relatively new entity here in Beaufort. Ed, tell us a little bit about the Port Royal Sound Foundation and what exhibits are coming up.
Okay, the Maritime Center, which is the operational arm of the Port Royal Sound Foundation, located on Route 170, right by the WHHI Bridge there, Lemon Island Marina. We opened, I think since we last spoke with you, we opened in November, been very active. We probably exceeded 1,500 visitors a month.
Excellent.
The growth has been phenomenal. We have a wonderful staff and a very, very supportive board. We have a variety of programs and exhibits. We are adding exhibits on a monthly basis. We have a new Megalodon Jaws exhibit up this month. We have also in the process of opening up our oyster reef room to more history and culture of oystering and shrimping in the Port Royal Sound area in Beaufort County. We have educational programs that we put on for the public on Tuesdays. And we focus on a number of things around education to really convey our mission of trying to getting folks who've come down here aware and committed to the preservation protection of the Port Royal Sound and its estuaries.
Absolutely, and I know that you want to talk to us, Jennifer, about some of those programs that are ongoing and coming up.
Right. Well, one of the things that we have is a really good partnership with other groups. So the Department of Natural Resources, for example, will bring their Discovery vessel to our location and take students out on that. We have Tuesday talks. These are on Tuesday afternoons from 4 to 5:30, and local people who will come and talk about, on this coming month, we've got Talking Turkey, where we're going to have this conversation with Jay Willea from Palmetto Bluff, and he's going to talk about turkeys and turkey calls. But we also have eco boat tours that go out from our location. We have field trips. We've got, I think, 7 of them scheduled this month. We just had one today where children were from Coosaw Elementary were planting spartina grass that'll help fortify our banks. We have an oyster reef build on Saturday, which we're hoping to get even more volunteers to come, and it'll be an artificial reef that'll be built of oyster shells that students have been bagging for months, and the Department of Natural Resources is going to be coming to help us with that, and we're going to be able to then have a place for baby oysters to be able to grow, and we can then use that as an educational tool for our students that are coming.
Wow, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
I'm sitting here as a mother of a 6th grader and an 8th grader, and like I said before we started our interview, just ashamed myself that I haven't been there, and now I'm very eager to be able to come myself and bring them. But one of the things I have a question for either of you is, how do you do it all? You mentioned volunteers. How do you make all these programs move on a daily, weekly, monthly basis?
We absolutely could not do it without the volunteers. I'm the volunteer coordinator, and we have nearly 100 volunteers right now. They serve as host and docent in the center. We have them leading field trips. They lead our beginning birding classes that are off-site on Widgeon Point. They come and help us with our exhibits. They research topics and so forth. So our volunteers are what make us thrive, and we have the best volunteers, I think, ever.
That's good. Good for them. A nice accolade for them, definitely. But obviously you talk and focus a lot around the youth, and here in northern Beaufort County, it's basically essential, a part of your mission and a program at the
Absolutely. All of our stakeholders are important to us, whether they be the youth or multi-generations away.
Youth are at any age, I believe.
That's right.
And the programs that we have for our youth are very focused, because we figure if we can capture their interest in the preservation, protection of the waters, understanding it. I mean, there are many children in this community that aren't aware of of the waters, aren't aware of water safety conditions. We have programs around kayaking. We have programs about water safety. We teach them about the flora and fauna that's very germane and abundant around the Port Wales Sound and its estuaries.
Wow. I know that, as you said, children or youth of all ages can come. When can they come? When are you open? If you can give us some information to our viewers about when you're open. And is there any sort of fee to get into the Maritime Center?
There is not a fee, and that's part of our mission, is to make sure that anyone can come to live, to learn about the sound and the marsh and how important it is. And so there's no fee. We do get supported by community support, donations, and grants, and we're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 5.
Excellent. Well, I'm so pleased that both of you came to join us this afternoon on North of the Broad.
Thank you.
I really look forward to you coming back
Please.
sometime in the fall or the winter as you have some new opportunities to share with the community. So thank you so much. This wraps up this edition of North of the Broad.